Okay. As I continue on with the questions, at the end, have I grown as a learner throughout the course of this semester? Yes, absolutely. Definitely, because earlier before I took the class, if I was to read a book, or anything, or if you were to give me an assignment, I would just read the book, read from the beginning to the end, and not get any of it. Just pretty much, I would get some details, but not as much as I now. Ever since I've been having these tasks to fully look in deeply into the stories and novels and speeches and interviews, I've gotten like the gist of actually relating, putting a situation that I've been to and relating it to a situation that's in the book or novel, wherever I'm reading at the time, just to fully understand what I'm reading and look more in details. There's been times where I've marked, I'll actually mark or remember words or certain words that I'll go back and just kind of remember and make me really think and just try to compare it to another situation of some type. So, but I've definitely have grown. As a learner from this semester and this course, because it's made me a better reader, better understander, especially with discussions, actually talking about it, like how did it make you feel in the aftermath of all this. So yeah, I've definitely have grown since I've started this course. If I had to say the most important idea that was generating this semester's discussions would probably have to be the genders and identities. Pretty much, there was a lot of they talked a lot about that and the discussions and everything. Just pretty much plenty of women. Like there was a lot about women, like a lot of topics about women and experiencing hopes and fears and just relating our lives into fictional lives. So that was a big part of me. That was a big part. I'm sorry. That was a big part of just. That was another part of understanding what I was reading. So that was a very important part, like mainly genders and identities and emotions and past experiences that people have went through and how you could relate. The values that inform this argument are that we all as a human have different values and beliefs that we have developed throughout our lives, which is true. That's how I feel. Basically, we all have experienced different. We all believe instances of one thing than another. You know, some people believe in this, especially when it comes to religion and different ethnicity, and so that's a major fact. All the situations people have been through all contribute to our small art, to our sense of who we are and how we view the world. And describing more of that, like there's things when you're actually studying, and if you're really paying attention to what you're reading about, you'll understand more about. You'll actually learn a lesson at the end. If you don't learn a lesson at the end, then that means you haven't really learned, been focused on whatever your assignment is. It means you just pretty much rush through it, which is not the goal. The goal is to, at the end of whatever you're reading, novel, speech, or interview, have a lesson learned in the process. So whether people disagree or not, that's how it really is. We all have experienced different tragedies and struggles throughout our lives, whether it's for good or bad, to be honest. I will, after leaving this class or whatnot, I will use what I've learned in this course by definitely judging people, which I will no longer do, but most importantly, just realize the world I live in, world we live in, and to make the right choices so I can achieve in life, pretty much. Basically just saying, in the book, it made me feel like people are too judgmental in this world. We really need to stop, pretty much, and just know that people come from different places and people come from different religions, and everyone might not have as much as you, or you might have, you don't know what other people have been through, so it's not really well or good to judge people, and pretty much just make right choices on your daily basis, and just know that at the end of the day, whatever obstacles you face, you're gonna have obstacles, just overcome them. So I definitely learned a lot. I've become a better reader since I've done this course, and all the lessons I've learned, I really sat down and studied and understood them fully. So thank you for teaching me with this course, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So thank you.